Once again, we are back on A.Kumarswamy ttalk Train of Thought with a series of an episode with Dr. A.Kumarswamy, who has been there to dentistry practice for more than 4 decades and traveled to around more 35 countries, and also have own venture, Perio Family Advanced Dentistry. It's an excellent insights what we got on our ttalk एक बुन सोच की. ऐसे कहते हैं मत पूछ कि मेरी मंजिल कहाँ है, अभी तो सफर का इरादा किया है, ना हारेंगे हौसला उम्र भर, किसी और से नहीं खुद से ये वादा किया है.
क्या
सर, ये वादा आपने अपने आप से किया है. For 40 years you have been there into dentistry practices and then succession planning में like Dr. Akshay and Dr. Aparna, now they are running this Perio Family Advanced Dentistry. Now in fact एक बुन सोच की, like being busy with nurturing the young talent and also managing the dentistry and being part of like music, drama, singing. ये शौक कैसा?
चिमा साहब, इसका जड़ ऑनेस्टली बताऊं, मैं बहुत जल्दी बोर हो जाता हूँ.
Okay, so दिल मांगे मोर.
बिल्कुल. और कोई भी चीज जो है, I have realized when I look back in my life, I'm very excited to start a project, at times innovative, but sustain नहीं कर पाता मैं, just when I look for some other excitement.
Okay.
ठीक है, dentistry किया मैंने.
Correct.
I enjoyed doing dentistry. I started practice in 1981, and I don't know whether it's appropriate to divulge on this channel. Your wife was my patient. Your father-in-law was my patient way back in 1982.
Oh, 1982, okay.
So, once I was contented into practice, giving the patients whatever best I could. और क्या करें? चलो ठीक है. Now we'll go outside the clinic, go to the people and talk about oral health. वो भी कर ली. I went across the country through the dental association and went on camps, made people more aware of the need for oral health. वो भी कर ली. उसके बाद क्या करें? Conferences, lectures देने शुरू की. Now conferences, आपने जिक्र किया of my visiting 35 countries. None of them was sightseeing.
Okay.
All of them were related to my professional commitment. I was invited as speaker, or I went to learn more. I learned implants in Germany, came back, shared with my colleagues. तो ये एक सिलसिला बनता रहा. I went to various different countries, dental organizations who invited me for speaker. Having done that, I also became an associate professor, a visiting clinical professor for university in the US of A.
I see, okay.
And that interested me. My interest in meeting new people, making new friends. That's the mission of my life.
So that's what I could sense during our first anniversary of ttalk एक बुन सोच की, where we saw another avatar of Dr. Kumarswamy, like more into the music, singing, and the way you're enjoying your life. उसके बारे में भी आप जरा जिक्र करिएगा.
So, in 2012, I think 2011, my son got married to Aparna. Akshay got married to Aparna. My daughter, I have a daughter too. She is in Toronto, and she is not a dentist. She's a smart person, not a dentist.
Okay.
And then when the children went away, अभी जैसा है empty nesters, क्या करें? तो I had this liking for music. We come from a very low middle class family, my parents, but very high on values, and they loved Carnatic music.
I see.
So there was always music in our house.
Oh, I see.
I could never get trained in Carnatic music, however much my mother desired at that time. But in 2011, when I found time, I said, let me try singing. And I must mention my dear friend Dr. Mona Kakkar, who recommended me to Umesh Bipin Guruji at Swastik Park, and I started learning light vocals, film songs. After learning to sing there, I said, do I have it in me? I know that I can go on a stage and speak for hours, but can I have the courage and the guts to sing? So thanks to Swanta Sukhai, which is a brand program of Guruji, that I could sing sometimes solo, sometimes a duet. and I also anchored programs.
So for target audience, एक जो अलग रूप है डॉक्टर ए कुमार स्वामी का, एक झलक हम उनको दिखाना चाहेंगे.
खैर विदाउट म्यूजिक अगर हुआ तो एक आध लाइन में है. मैंने तेरे लिए ही 7 रंग के सपने चुने, सपने चुने सपने.
ग्रेट. ये अभी हम पर्दे पे भी दिखाना चाहेंगे एज एन होस्ट, एज एन सिंगर. आई एम श्योर लाइक टारगेट ऑडियंस should watch this. So that was excellent. Like
आगे बढ़ते हुए अब मैंने कहा कि चलो ये तो कर ली मैंने, सीख ली. Then I was introduced again by Mona to Dr. Anil Bradu.
Okay.
Who at that time had just started program of singing of group of doctors.
Correct.
And then that was called Tuning Folks.
Tuning Folks, yeah.
He said that, you know what, Kumar, we need an anchor. So I had, and my, what do I call it, inquisitive nature or curiosity in film music. I used to love watching films. And I love doing quiz programs in college. So I combined the two and I started getting my data on the trivia. Is गाने किसने गाया है पर्दे पर, बैकग्राउंड में किसने गाया है, म्यूजिक किसने दिया है, और what is the situation, what is the story behind that. And thankfully in the last few years Anu Kapoor, who runs that program on radio, that helped too. So I started gathering some data.
Okay.
So when we had this Tuning Folks program,
correct,
along with Renuka Bradu, my co-anchor, I enjoyed anchoring this Tuning Folks programs.
So we'll show the glimpses for target audience. Renuka Bradu and Dr. A.Kumarswamy being an anchor for a wonderful show, the Tuning Folks, which a group of doctors, they perform on the stage. What a way to give it back to society in a meaningful way.
ये हुआ singing. Then I chanced upon an advertisement which said Anupam Kher acting show by Actor Prepares. मैंने कहा okay. So I took this small course. It was 2 hours a day for 5 days a week for 4 weeks.
Where?
At Jaipur.
Okay.
At Jaipur. And I must acknowledge the mentor and the teacher, Abhijit Fadnis, who saw that I was capable of putting on an act. We were given topics.
Correct.
And all the participants were 20 or 25. I was the senior most in that group.
Correct.
That inspired me.
Give more confidence.
I said, मुझे यार मजा आ रहा है एक्टिंग में. मेरे दोस्त कहते हैं चिमा साहब तेरा ड्रामा तो पहले भी करता था तू. अब कौन सी नई बात है? But there was a structure and a format. So I started acting. And I have been given a small role. Well, no role is small or big. Correct. A role in a Marathi movie, Shamchi Ai, which is going to be released in this year.
Okay.
So I got a small role there.
Great.
And then I was active in Fine Arts Society, Chembur. And there they had a Tamil drama. So I was given a role there as well.
Okay.
And we performed in Chennai, we performed in Bombay, and we're going to perform again in April of this year. So that's how I got dramatics into my.
I think, sir, अगर जिंदगी जीना है तो आई एम श्योर कितने दर्शक जो आपको इस मंच पे सुन रहे हैं, apart from being a good student, apart from taking lot many responsibilities while at the college level and being part of those kind of events which are there, and the way you took your professional practices, been to 35 countries and were part of conferences and all, and then after the succession planning, giving like Perio Family Advanced Dentistry legacy to Dr. Akshay and to Dr. Aparna. And I'm sure again, like still Dil Maange more, like you're trying to explore the hidden talent. And I'm sure the way you've gone ahead as a host and also as a singing and also acted in a Marathi movie and also in a Tamil, still I feel Dil Maange more. I'm sure like God bless you in abundance. And आपकी जैसी सोच और विचार है at the age of 67 still you wanted to do something. I'm sure many of the ttalk audience who are planning for their retirement at the age of 60 or at the age of 58, if they are listening to Dr. Kumarswamy on this show, Exclusion ttalk Ekman Soch ki, I'm sure there's a lot of an inspiration what the audience are going to get from this. आदमी कभी रिटायर होता नहीं, रिटायर खाली एक ही बार होता है जब आखिरी सांस लेता है.
रिटायरमेंट पे एक बात कहूँ चिमा साहब, sorry to interrupt. Don't retire from anything, retire to something. Oh,
what a powerful punchline. And I'm sure like this is what this ttalk platform is all about, where we try and ensure whoever comes on this munch, on this platform, अपना दिल खोल देता है, और जो दिल एक बार target audience के साथ में connect हो जाता है. I'm sure like it's that's what this platform is all about. If you like this, go to www.ttalk.net, subscribe and like the channel as much as you can. Do share this video with your other colleagues for motivational aspects, and I'm sure you can follow the shots of all these episodes done with Dr. A.Kumarswamy also. Thank you very much. So thanks a lot for being part of this. Thank you very much.